Hello Libra and Libra Rising, welcome to my channel. Actually, I'm not using my tarot deck this month. I decided to use my gypsy card. So I think this will be a very high energy month. And for you, I think it should be all about fun. And you should focus on having more fun and spending time with your loved ones, with your children, with your friends. You should focus on love and romance. Do some traveling, take vacations if you can. So, as I said, you should focus on love and romance and the things that you feel very passionate about. I really like your spread here. So this should be all about things that make you feel good. You also, I think many of you managed to stand your ground. There might have been some challenges in your recent past, so you might be coming out of a period where there were some obstacles, or maybe you felt that you were under attack, or something that was really maybe caused you to you needed to defend yourself, or there was some kind of shake-up that but because of that you realize that you did have the strength to carry on, and you actually stood your ground and you had the vantage position. And so this could have been with personal relationships, but also within a business. Maybe for some of you something happened business-wise with your work or career, where maybe some of you were dealing with a demanding boss or some difficult client, and so that kind of situation. And that seems to be over, or at least that challenging period seems to be over, and you're moving on into very pleasant and very light month. I have the two love cards here, one after the other. So this tells me that many of you might be meeting somebody in the month of February. For the younger of you, if you're looking for a partner, get out and circulate. There is a good chance that you might meet somebody who might be that perfect partner for you. And if we're talking more business or general, this also means this represents in traditional tarot deck, this is lovers. So that also means having choices. So it's not necessarily only love related, but it's more like possible agreements, like two parties coming together in some kind of agreement, or there might be a contract, or there might be a situation where you actually can decide, like you have several options to decide, and it's almost like you're asked to use that bow and arrow and shoot. So make sure you aim right, or make sure you pick the right person, the right situation, the right you go after what's right for you. And I know it's easier said than done many times, but I think after what many of you have been through, I think you pretty much, this tells me that you should know what you want. There was something recently that made you quite firm in your views, or in your position, and so it seems to me that most of you know exactly what you want, and there might be this lucky encounter or this situation in the month of February where you're presented with a choice or several options, or you meet, as I said, you meet that perfect partner, and that later on will lead to love. So this, of course, the first meaning is love and romance. So this could, for some of you, this can actually turn into a commitment, like engagement, marriage, or other type of serious commitment. And for those of you that are focusing more on business or other things in life. This also could read as you will find something in the month of February that you will become very passionate about, and you will be able to focus. And this something that you will focus on will make you very happy later on. So there is a sense of happiness and satisfaction coming in later on. Now, I don't read reversals here, so you also have to consider the flip side of every message, because this is a general reading. So having said that, so if you have a choice, if you're presented with something, make sure you it's almost like you should always follow your heart, not your head. And there's also an indication of some news coming in. You might be getting some communication. So you might, yeah, maybe there is something important, some kind of message that will come in. Now, this could be the same situation when this is love related. Somebody finally will tell you how they feel about you, and it will lead to a relationship. Or this could be an important message when it comes to business, and you have that choice or that opportunity to get into some kind of contract that will make you very happy. There'll be that common kind of agreement or harmony within this partnership that will be very good for both parties, and it will make you very happy. Now, for some of you, this also might mean that you might win an award, or you might be presented with some kind of award, or you might win a competition, let's say, or you might but I do get a feeling that this might be like a surprise, or it might, or if you know about it already, it might just happen very fast. Like you know of something and then it happens and you get the news. So the news, I think, is coming fast. And I think that's what will lead then to this position, because you might be then making a decision which will be very good for you, or you're asked to consider your heart before your head. You also have this other message here, the mice, and this is there might be this usually, I think, in the traditional tarot deck, this would represent swords. So yeah, so there is a lot of mental energy, a lot of thinking, possible communication, and it's almost like you will be able to get away with something, or somebody else is. So pay attention to in case of a business, like in case of if you have an important project you're working on, if you have some kind of idea you want to turn into a business, if you have intellectual property, anything like that, it's almost like, do be careful, guard it, make sure it's protected, make sure it's yours, make sure nobody can steal it from you, because there is that warning to be vigilant. So I don't get a sense of anything dramatic, like a robbery or anything like that, but the message I'm getting here is to be vigilant. I mean, overall, I really like your reading, and especially because you do have very similar the present and the future energies. So I do think this will be from February on to your near future. It should be very harmonious time for you, Libra, and I know you deserve it. So I wish you a lovely month. I wish you lots of love. I know it's coming. And have a happy Valentine's Day, and I will talk to you next month.